good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I do another love reading I'm doing today for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising with Venus in your chart, people. Thank you for joining me, Cancers or Cancerian. Your love energy for the month of October is on my table, people, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay, it is something that I have been waiting to see for the longest time, and finally we get to see this. Wow. Now, with regards to your romance angel guidance, you have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, whatever has been going on in your love zone, Cancer, for a long period in time, things are changing, things are moving. And why things are moving is because you are changing, Cancer. You are moving towards a different direction in life with regards to your love energy because you have decided to attract the positive vibrations in love, not the negative ones. Okay, so basically it's the law of attraction that you are enhancing in your love area in the month of October 2019 to bring the things together for yourself. Those qualities, subjective, objective, emotional, whatever, psychological, whatever was holding you back, people. And it's not because you had been intentionally holding things back, but because somewhere there was a barrier in yourself, Cancer, to have also attracted the right things in regards to your love for yourself. So this is where things are starting to change, and your story for the month of October is changing because at this point in time, what you're attracting back is the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacle and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Both these cards are in the reverse because this law of attraction with regards to this start, the offer that is coming your way or the offer that you're attracting into your love zone. And along with the offer, what else are you attracting is your emotional outburst or emotional input into this love story. So you're attracting that magnetic pull from the universe with regards to your love because now you want the best, not only for yourself, but also you want the best because you love yourself and therefore you're attracting the best things in love towards you, okay, which includes your emotional stuff as well as your offer with finances, with the give and take, with the new start, with the new beginning, whatever, guys, the Knight of Pentacles, okay, it's a slow offer that you're attracting, but you're attracting, people. It's going to be very slow for things to move because this journey is just starting off for you, Cancer. So it's going to be a little bit of a time before you can gather these emotions and gather that offer towards your love. But you have started the process. And once the process has started, you are attracting it. So it's going to come to your zone. It's going to flow into your zone. And that is because you have attracted your own love for yourself, Cancer. Okay, the love that you hold not only for the person you love, but also for yourself too. And that is the reason you have decided in the month of October 2019 to give yourself the best. And you're going to do that. And when you give yourself the best, people, you give your love the best. Okay, so this is where your story starts to roll in the month of October. And because of this, people, your card from the Love Oracle deck is calling for relationship. Okay? It's calling for relationship because, this is This could be a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, just a connection of love, doesn't matter. I don't want to put a name to it. But it's a relationship that you're attracting back in your zone. The love relationship that, somewhere down the line, guys, you were struggling to find loving and meaningful relationships in your life. That relationship, that kind of a relationship that's going to put you back on your feet. It's going to emotionally fulfill you. It's going to materialistically fulfill you. Financially, it will help you. In every respect, psychologically, it will give you the boost to carry yourself in the right direction. So now it may be worth checking out on the relationship you have with yourself first, Cancer. Very important. Okay, what kind of a relationship is that you're attracting for yourself this month of October? Because remember, our relationships with others mirror the connection we have with ourselves. So the moment you attract the Nine of Cups or the high vibrational energy, the Ten of Cups, to begin that process in yourself, to raise your standards, to put yourself into a different area of your life is what you're going to attract back from the universe. So if you feel you are not enough, or you might have given too much too early, or has been taken advantage of, if you feel that way, that you cannot be loved for who you are, your relationship might be shallow. So, at this point in time, you want to be loved, people, for who you are, because you are loving yourself, Cancer. Okay? So, which means that if something is lacking in your relationship, look to what is lacking within you first. It is not your sole responsibility to make a relationship work, but when you come to the world feeling undeserving of love, you are more likely to accept something less, thinking that something is better than nothing. So you have, earlier it could be that you have settled for something less in your life, guys. You have given more importance to somebody else to fill that vacuum, to fill that gap in yourself, which is what you're changing because you are raising your standard. You're going into a different zone altogether from the month of October. And that is why, guys, you're attracting back because you know what you deserve in love, because you love yourself, people. And love is coming to you. So search for love and meaning and connect with those who can help you to find it. Because all transforms when we transform ourselves. And that is exactly what you are doing, Cancer. You are transforming your own energies into a different area, raising your standards to such high vibrations that people are normally getting pulled in your direction to know that you deserve love in the right way because you have loved yourself in the right way, Cancer. And that is what is the attraction in here, people. You're attracting back because you know now, give me 1 second. Because you know now that everything is working out to the best of your ability, guys. And you're walking there. You're walking into that zone because you have learned to realize your own importance, people. You have definitely learned to realize your own importance in life. Your spiritual purpose and your support is what is helping this love attraction, people. You're definitely a very spiritual person, Cancer, which you are, okay? And because of that spiritualism, you're attracting back your own vibrations because you have realized what you are and what you can be for others. You're doing all that work, and your spiritual support is helping somebody else also to come back in the right way in your love zone, people. Your spiritual evolution, the winding path you are on, leads into the blessed temple in a lovely garden, which symbolizes your spiritual destiny, is what you're attracting. because your soul has had in mind for this in this lifetime, guys. So, at this moment, what you're going through now is all part of your soul process, people. You are on the karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The temple path symbolizes the spirit world, all the loving spirit helpers who are longing to assist you people, your friends, your angels, your guides. So call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration at this point. This is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in your mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection with this card, Cancer. Very important, people. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience from now on. And that is what is happening to you on a very deep internal spiritual level, which is bringing in the offer from the universe with the Princess of Cups that you are bringing in into yourself, Cancer. And because you're bringing that into yourself, ladies and gentlemen, you're bringing in that love attraction. You're bringing in that meaning of what you deserve in love, what you really want for who you are, because you are a person who deserves the best in the world. So somebody who comes into your zone will have to recognize your importance in life, of who you are and what you are. Your spiritual purpose is attracting your karmic destination towards your life, guys, towards your love life. And that is what the universe is letting you know, that the spirit and the guide and the angels are all surrounding you. So take their help to support this temple path, the gateway that is opening to this beautiful love connection. Take this because your spiritual love is your karma, your karmic destination, people. And that is what you're bringing into your life, in the month of October 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. The guide, the angel, your supporters, your friend, they're all willing to help you. They're all willing to help you. So call upon them. Tell them that this is what it is, and they are ready. They are willing to help you. They are coming forward with the offer to open the gates of this temple, to take you inside, to let you know that yes, we recognize you as the person who is very spiritual, and their love for the person they are connected with is also very spiritual. So we are here to help you. We are here to give you back your vibration because you deserve the best. Because you are attracting the laws of attraction from this universe to bring yourself, to raise yourself into a completely different area of your life from where you know that you are right there. And the other people are here who you can support with your spiritual endeavor and work. And because of that, positive expectations are in the reverse, guys, because you're waiting for that. Okay? You're waiting because you have released the negative part of yourself. The opposite of positive is, of course, negative. And because positive expectations are coming your way, you know that you are getting connected with the Four of Cups or your wisdom, people. You can no longer stay disconnected with that high spiritual purpose and self-healing, getting rid of the toxicity, the negativity to attract the wisdom from the universe. You have thrown away the three dented cups because you know they no longer matter in your life, and you're attracting back the fourth cup into your zone. The cup that is filled with love, with positivity, with expectations, with goodness, with abundance, and with your wish fulfillment is what you're bringing back, people. You guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job in the month of October to bring back yourself, that in turn is bringing back your love. It's attraction, nothing else in life. Because what you attract in life is what you get, people. Is what you get. So the best you attract is the best you get, because then people know how they should treat you, how they should interact with you, because they know that you are far above and superior to the other people. With regards to your spiritual call, with regards to your self discipline, with regards to your common sense, to your intelligence, to your articulation, to your mental clarity, is everything that you're bringing back into your zone, Cancer, from the month of October 2019. Can you believe this? I just cannot believe this. I mean, I have to believe this because the cards have come to me. But you know what I'm trying to say in here, Cancer, is it is so awesome that at times I feel like, it's something that was going to happen. I knew that, but something that would show up exactly on my table in this way is completely being in awe. That is the kind of word, people. Now, your karma or your love destiny, with regards to your Akashic record in here, ladies and gentlemen, is card number 14, or the initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Okay, that's card number 14. It's a major arcana in this deck in here, which is letting you know this card is changing you completely and changing your love story, because it represents your part of initiation. It is much more than a change or even transformation, Cancer. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, of insight, and achievement, and the time is now. And that is what your karmic destination in love is letting you know. And therefore in life, that some loss of power or low vibrational relationships may be required in order to lift you to the new heights and power that is waiting for you guys in the month of October. And it has come to you because you have worked for it, people. Through meditation, through study, with connecting to the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. So know that you have shared purposes and activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. So the disciplines you create now during this work, you do now with your masters, will lift your service to the world and to all humankind. This is a time for enormous uplifting. First, in your energy, and second, in your evolution, which in then you manifest into your outer reality. So the power that you hold within you will impact every part of your relationship and your life, guys. And that is what you're attracting back in your love karma, people. In your love karma. And how you're doing that. Princess of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're bringing back your mental clarity for the drive and the passion in your love zone. Why? Because you're attracting back the sun with your emotional intelligence and your material manifestation of the King of Cups, people. Okay? So look at the work you're doing. Look at the work you're doing. You're bringing back the drive, that passion of the Princess of Wands. She is willing to give you her wand, and because of that, you have to be very clear, sharp, mentally very alert, very cognizant to get rid of the other part of your life, the stories that hasn't worked for so long. To be a little bit cruel and bitter and icy, not bitter, but cruel and icy a little bit, but very stern, to know that it's time for you and for people to respect you for who you are. To bring you to that highest point of elevation, because you, Cancer, alone, you'll have the will and the power and the drive to bring the sun back into your love karma. And how? With using your emotional intelligence to cut away from other things, to know that you deserve the best in life. your high vibrational energy that you're attracting back, and the people that the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries after centuries are coming to you to let you know that yes, do it now. It's your point to initiate the sun back into yourself and into your love zone. You have the power to do that, Cancer. You don't have to be dependent on anybody else. And we are giving you the ammunitions and the power to bring back what earlier you couldn't really bring in the right way because you wanted to be filled with love and you wanted to be loved for the person you are. And the person you are is what the outer world is going to see from the month of October, which is what they will be bringing back to you, getting back that attraction from you because you are able to attract back the person you love. And he or she will come back to you in the right way because they will recognize who you are and what you are here for. Your spiritual purpose, your drive, your ambition, your love, your story is completely different from the rest, Cancer. Take it from me. So you are here for a mission and you're going to start the mission work from the month of October 2019 towards your love destination, people. And your combined blessing is the Hanged Man in the reverse. You know who you are and you're celebrating yourself, people. You're celebrating your wisdom, your power, your enchantment, your fulfillment, your love, your security, your happiness. You know who you are, Cancer. You have recognized yourself for who you are because you alone, people, you alone have the power to put a death call on other situations to bring that love back into yourself and into your zone. You're attracting the love back by putting a death on all other situations that did not work for you, people. And you know that you alone have that power to manifest your strength, to manifest your strength, that in turn will turn your wheel of fortune, will change your karma and karmic destination, people, in love. Okay? And you alone have that power, people, to begin this journey once again, to put down the rest of the guilt and the burdens and the stress and the tension, to free yourself from the Eight of Swords energy, laying down the Ten of Wands. You don't want that anymore. You're freeing yourself from the negative impact of your life, that you had not been able to attract the right quality of people in your life, in your love zone, because your partner somewhere will now in the month of October realize who you are and what you are, people. And that is because of yourself, Cancer, because you are doing the work, not the other person. You are doing the work to show the world who you truly are and that you alone is so well equipped with your destination, with your spiritual power, with your own self-empowerment, Cancer, that you are able to attract back the love, not only in yourself, not only for yourself, but also for your love karma, for your love destination, people. Look at this beautiful card. Now, what's crowning your love spread is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So there is no confusion about what you are doing in your higher self, people. There is no confusion on your path that you have chosen to bring this beautiful love back into your zone in the right way with your spiritual power and support that you are lending out to the world to bring and attract back the quality of love that you want in life, the quality of love that you're attracting back because you have that will and the desire to manifest things in the right way. So there is no confusion about your track in the month of October, the road that you are walking into or you will be walking into. There is no confusion about that at all, guys. No confusion. What is in the center of your spread is the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is getting rid of all the negative part of your emotions, your insecurity, your fear, codependency that you had, because somewhere you had given away everything at one point in time, because you had settled for something less in your life, Cancer, which is what is the center of your spread, guys. Okay, you're getting rid of that insecurity, the martyrdom that you were holding, the codependency, being dependent on somebody else to fulfill you, to give you back. No, you don't, because you have the power to attract it back. And which is what you're killing the other negative and toxic part of your love story, people. You're showing the world, you're showing to your partner who you truly are and what you truly deserve. Because what is crossing this card, guys, is the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from all that insecurities. You're walking away from all the fear, the codependency that you had on your situation in love, because you were kind of in that, in that area of your um energy level, was you were waiting for somebody to come and give you something, to make that offer, but yet you were settling, or you were pulling your vibrations down to a large extent to settle for something less. Breadcrumbs, okay, I'll take the breadcrumbs. If it's a little bit more, I'm more than happy to take those. But now you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs anymore, people. You are not. Because there is no confusion in your mind about the fact of what you can do alone, and who you are and what you can manifest in your love zone. You have no confusion about your own self-esteem, people, about your own self-confidence. And that is the reason you don't want to settle for anything like that. No breadcrumbs. You come to me in the right way. The give and the take policy will be completely interrelated, correlated, balanced. We are not going to settle for, small or big. I mean, there is not going to be any kind of that kind of a difference. Like you throw crumbs at my door and I pick it up and I'm happy about it, because I believe that it is only that much of love that I deserve. It was that kind of a situation in the past for you, Cancer, because you're emotional. It's not you, people. Don't get me wrong. Because you're highly emotional. You're highly sensitive by your nature. You don't want to hurt anybody, Cancer. But because of that, you had failed to realize that you were settling for breadcrumbs and the people were taking advantage of you. Even your partner, the person you love, was taking advantage of that. Okay, and they were like thinking that, okay, just because she or he is willing to give me everything at the cost of those little breadcrumbs, if that is what it is, that is what they get, and I'm going to walk away taking advantage of that situation. That's not going to happen anymore for you, Cancer. Because at the bottom of your card, the foundation is there are delays and obstacles with regards to the story at this point in time, but that's going to clear away where you will be able to move forward into the right area, going ahead till the end of the year. But at this moment, because you're changing your direction in life, Cancer, towards what you are and what you want people to recognize you for who you are. And that is the reason at this point in time, you're not jumping into any other situation to look above and beyond the horizon at this point, because you are delaying this story a little bit in your love zone. The reason is because you want things to settle down first. And once the things are settled down, once the story is kind of stabilized, has kind of got its root and foundation, that's when you will move, Cancer, in the right direction. But at this point in time, you don't want to move right away at the center of your spread, because you are also clearing your toxic zone and you're recognizing your own value in life of who you truly are and what you truly deserve to attract back in life. Okay, so that is why you're leaving the breadcrumbs. You're letting it go. You don't want it. Your story is, if you guys are going to come, if you people are going to come into my life, you better come with something stable, with something good, something meaningful, because I deserve a very stable and meaningful relationship in my life. I'm not going to settle with other issues or with any kind of garbage or nonsense in my life. That's your message to the person you love, Cancer. Okay? Please clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Cups, the crossing card, and the Three of Wands in the reverse. You're leaving that bad emotional contact in your love zone, guys. People who have hurt you, your loved one who has given you breadcrumbs and left you with eight dented cups. You're moving away from that because you're able to be a visionary. You can see where you have done things wrong too, Cancer, because you have given away too much even before they had asked for it. And because you had been so generous with your feelings, with your emotions, with your approach towards the person you love, somebody has taken advantage of that too. Okay? You're putting a barrier in here. From the month of October, you're not settling for anything less than what you know you truly deserve. Your emotions are very, very clear now. There is no confusion with your emotional part of the approach in this love story at this point in time. Please clarify these cards for me. The Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Cups that's crossing the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Wands in the reverse. And that is the reason, because you're taking care of your emotional part of the story. You're not moving forward at this moment. The Three of Wands is in the reverse because you know there is going to be obstacles and delays with regards to the story getting corrected by itself. And you want to correct that emotional part of this story before you actually physically or mentally have that ability to think ahead towards the next future course, people. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay? To begin this journey, you're waiting for this. You're getting your emotions right because now your story is, I will perform the magic, but I don't want any illusions, any trickery, any breadcrumbs in my zone. So people who come into my life, or the person I attract, the love I attract, will be the person who will be at par with me in the right way. I don't want to attract anybody low, on a low vibrational level anymore. I want the best to come to me because I have that ambition and the drive. As the Princess of Wands and the Ace of Wands, the drive is coming to me to start and begin this new adventure in life, but I'm waiting first to get things right in the right way. What is the message from the Ace of Wands in the reverse for the Cancers? What's the message? Oops, holy, there are too many cards, guys. Too many cards. What's the message? I'm going to ask for one card. From the Ace of Wands in the reverse, what is the message you want Cancers to know in here? Yeah. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're willing to move in the right direction, Cancer, with your adventure, with your passion, with your drive, fearlessly, cutting through the bad emotions in life. Okay, so therefore, you're just waiting for that passion to come back into your zone where you can take up the next course of action, leaving behind the Five of Wands, that internal battle and the internal strife that you had settled for with regards to this love story, people. You're clearing away that zone because now you're raising your standard, you're raising your vibrations. You don't want to remain in that low vibrational energy anymore. You are going towards a better future, Cancer. And because of your strength, your own power and your will and your own desire to manifest the right direction in love for yourself, you're going to quit and move away from this low vibrational energy because you're attracting back the good things in life in your love karma, people. In your love karma. So that is the reason you're just waiting. At this moment, you're preparing yourself, Cancer, in the month of October to take on that mission in life, to go to charge towards. And once you have the preparation, once you have done those preparation work, you will be able to charge forward. So at this moment, you're settling down with your own self-esteem and your own self-confidence, in your own power, getting back your own power to know what you deserve in life. And once you're ready, Cancer, once you're ready, you will charge forward, definitely. Now, what was the recent past experience in this love story was sacrifice, people. Okay? You had sacrificed something in love with regards to the situation. Something that you had to let go. Whether it was your emotions, whether it was your psychological need, whether it was your personal manifestation of your will, desire, your power, but something that you had to sacrifice in order for you to have learned a lesson in life too, Cancer. That what you deserve is what you attract, people. It was your learning lesson as well. And because of your own learning lesson, you had to let go of something. You had to let go of a connection. You kind of put up a barrier in here because you knew that you deserved something more than being oppressed and depressed in life. You didn't want to stay in that oppression, in that depression. You had to move away. In order for that to do, you had to sacrifice what you had to sacrifice, people. Okay? It was your emotion you may have sacrificed because you might have told yourself that if I hold on to the breadcrumbs, that's what I'm going to get. But if I want more in life, I will have to sacrifice the breadcrumbs because I deserve more. I want, not because you want more, but you deserve more. There is a difference between deserve and want. And you know that you had the power to deserve more than just being oppressed and given the breadcrumbs to fill your appetite. No, you want more. You not want more like in the sense you're not greedy, but you are spiritually called towards that self-love. And you went away from that bad toxic behavioral pattern. You left that behind in order to search what you truly deserve in this love karma for yourself, what you want to truly attract back. Somebody had tried to stop you from moving away in the recent past. They were not happy about the decision that you might have taken, guys, but you had moved. You know, you had sacrificed that connectivity or the connection with the person you love because you wanted to search your internal truth of what you truly want from this connection in love, guys. Please clarify this card, the sacrifice card for me. Too many cards. Because somewhere you knew that you were not getting what you truly wanted, Cancer, with regards to your emotional approach in love in the recent past. And you had to sacrifice that because it was time for you to get away to clear that zone. Yeah. There was a lack of your inspiration to build that story in the past, people. You were not ready to sacrifice your life for somebody else and settle for something less in your life, guys. So you had to walk away. You had to sacrifice that beginning. You had to sacrifice that build up of this connection. And you kind of just moved away towards your own internal wisdom and truth. because you wanted a better life and you knew that a better life is waiting for you. With the person you love should also know what you want and what you deserve. And that was your message when you kind of sacrificed this part of the connection in the recent past, people. What is the message from the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, please? Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There was a lack of inspiration to waste your time and effort on a relationship that was not completely filling you, people. That was not completely satisfying you, not satiating you, kind of a situation. So you had to walk away because you knew that you did not deserve what you were being given, the Ace of Swords. You had that mental clarity. You had that mental clarity to move away from that chaos and the brutality and the confusion that was surrounding your love story in the recent past. And you let go of it, the devil in the reverse, to free yourself, to release yourself from that confusion and that chaos and the brutality of whatever was surrounding your love story. You freed yourself, you sacrificed it, and you walked away, people. You walked away. You said, I don't want the breadcrumbs. I don't want to take whatever that I don't deserve. I deserve much more. You told yourself. You had that mental clarity to connect with your own truth. And that is what you did in the recent past, Cancer. What is the connecting card between the past and the present now? What is connecting Cancer with their past lessons and the present times, please? You had the guts, people. You had the guts because you knew that you were being taken advantage of. You were being manipulated to a large extent because your emotion was so volatile that other people or other person was taking advantage of your good emotional input into this love area. And because of that, you said no to that. You had that sense and sensibility to have recognized that somebody has no drive or passion to build this love story, and you had no drive and passion either. So it was a sacrifice that you had to make to walk away from that brutality and chaos and the confusion in the recent past. There it is. The Seven of Swords. Okay. Now over here, what it is, people, with this deck in here, your indecision about your sacrifice and what you deserve in life, you know that. And that is the reason there is no indecision on what you truly deserve, is to walk away from the low vibrational energy now. If you want to progress, you will progress mutually. Okay, because you know there is no fun to that ego war, guys. There was no fun. So there is no indecision that you don't want to play that ego game in love anymore. Because you deserve, you have raised your standard. You don't want to play your love game or your destination in love karma on a low vibrational energy anymore, people. Okay, so you have no indecision on the fact that you deserve, if it is like this, guys, it is like, if you're walking away with the five swords in here, you want to mutually progress and prepare yourself with the Two of Wands, to think of something else in life, to prepare for the next stage. But at this moment, there is no indecision on the fact that what you have decided earlier and what you are deciding now is what you're going to stick with. Even if that means that you will have to wait and prepare for the next stage in life. But you want to do that in the right way, mutually. Not fighting a battle with one another on a very low vibrational level. You don't want to do that, people. What is the message from the Seven of Swords in here? What is the connectivity message of the Seven of Swords? Please clarify that for me, please. You want to be a part of this love story, guys, provided you get adequate and mutual progression and support from your other person. But you're not going to, you're not going to play this game anymore on a very low vibrational energy. That's not your part of the story anymore, Cancer. Ace of Cups. Look at this. Two of Cups. Five of Cups in the reverse. And the Three of Swords. So what the message is from the Seven of Swords card, guys, is if you want to start, it's a mutual progression, as I told you. Let's move mutually. Let's play on a very different level now. Okay? To bring back the Two of Cups, to bring back that love, to begin that adventure with the Ace of Cups, you will have to progress with me mutually. And how you do that, your message, Cancer, is the other person, you're letting the other person know that you will have to kill the Three of Swords energy to move away from the Five of Cups. It's like this, guys, okay? If I progress mutually with this love, I want the other person to give me back the Ace of Cups. I don't want the other person to give me back the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. So if the other person is going to enter back my zone of love, that person will have to come to me mutually with the high vibrational energy of the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And in return, they will have to end their Three of Cups situation. That Three of Cups, that karmic problem or the third party obligation, has to be over and done with, because that is where the area of the problem is. Social obligations, okay, karmic situations, third party obligations, anything that is outside your love zone has to end. The Three of Swords is not something I deserve. So don't bring that back to me, and don't bring back the toxic, negative part of your depressed self back to me. I don't want that. So with your Seven of Swords, you have taken a decision to move if you have to move, but don't bring back the bad qualities of your life into my life, is your message, Cancer. Because I'm playing on a very high vibrational energy level with regards to this love story. And I don't want to be pulled back. I don't want to be messed up with. I'm not going to take that in my life anymore. Clear, simple, very precise message to your romantic partner, Cancer. You know what you want in life. And that's because in your physical world, that's what's coming to you in the physical 3D is Venus, guys. Bringing back the balance and love. She's coming into your love zone to let you know, Cancer, you have nothing to worry about, because what you are manifesting is what we are going to give you back. Balance in this love situation. And Venus is coming back into your zone. Venus, the goddess of love. She herself is stepping back into your physical world, people, in the month of October to bring you back the balance and love. Because you are attracting back the balance for yourself, Cancer. Please clarify the card for balance in here. What is the balance card talking about? In the physical world, please. That's a physical energy for the month of October 2019, Cancer. Is you're attracting back the balance for yourself and for your love situation. Waking up to the call for this judgment in love. You want judgment now in the right direction towards a spiritual commitment and contract. You want to bring back that balance in your spiritual contract because you have recognized your deep internal spiritual power. And with that deep internal spiritual power, you are waking up the balance and Venus and judgment, your compelling judgment to come back into your zone, to correct every situation in your life with regards to your love, people. And that is what you're attracting back, Cancer, in the month of October. And going forward is the Five of Staves, that's the Five of Wands. So what it is the Five of Wands energy in your physical world. And before I say anything more, let me see what my clarifier says. That's the low vibrational energy, guys. That's a going forward physical, which is what you're balancing out. Let's see. Please clarify the Five of Wands and the Five of Staves energy. The very internal struggle, low vibrational battle and argument, rivalry, conflict, competitiveness between you and your romantic partner in love, in the physical world. Please clarify the Five of Wands or the Five of... There you go. You're ending that cycle, guys. The Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're ending that rivalry, the conflict. You're closing that chapter of your life. That low vibrational energy, you're finishing that off now to move towards this new start with the Knight of Cups in the reverse right now. You're ending that disappointment. You're ending that bad vibrational energy. You're ending that low frequency that was connecting you and your love together. You're putting an end to that. You're finishing it off. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for me. Look, the Hermit. That's your spiritual self, guys. You're putting your spiritual part of the story up front and here for the world to know that you have more power than you could have ever imagined in yourself, Cancer. And he is coming in with the message to let you know it's time to heal, to keep your faith intact, your hope intact, to move forward in the right direction, closing the last chapter, closing that old karma that you were carrying in this love relationship. You're putting an end to that cycle in the month of October, guys. You're finishing off that low vibrational and that low energy that you had in yourself with regards to your karma in love. That's it. End of the story. And your environment is letting you know it's time to begin. Ace of Staves or the Ace of Wands, people. There you go. The Ace of Wands. Again, it's the drive, the passion, the flame, the desire from the divine that's letting you know from the environment it's okay to move forward. You guys are getting ready to move forward, people. And your environment is pushing you towards this beginning in love, in the right way. In the right way. Please clarify the Ace of Wands for me. Get ready to begin this part. Finish that toxicity, the negativity, the bad stuff. Get your strength back. Be the leader to look at the bigger picture, the King of Wands, to prepare yourself for the strength you need in order to begin the next portion of your life in your love, guys. Okay, so all the messages are very clear. Get yourself up and running to meet the challenges that is going to be coming in your way with your strength, but you can do it, Cancer. You can do it and you will do it because I'm here to let you know that I'm going to give you that strength to complete this work. What is the message from the King of Wands to the Cancer? What is he going to tell us in here? Page of Wands. Look at the bigger picture, guys. Start your movement. have the freedom to explore this relationship. There's nothing to get scared about. Think big with the Three of Wands. Wait for your ships to come into the harbor. Don't wait for anything else. Make your preparations. Turn your back towards the toxic side of the story. You don't want to look at it anymore because you are about to give birth to yourself and to your love situation from the environment with the Empress, the Venus card in here, guys. You have grounded yourself. Energy is such a thing, Cancers. Look at that story in here that is unfolding, people. And what is the Page of Wands telling you? It's time to go towards your own situation, to give birth to this relationship, to give birth to yourself, which you are doing, to ground yourself and to fertilize the seeds of love that you have sowed in this relationship. Go forward, move forward, think big, look above and beyond the shores now. Wait for your ships to come into the harbor. It is coming, but you get prepared to walk into it in the right way. Your hope and fear is the Five of Cups in the reverse. You don't want to see that back anymore, guys. That depression, that bad, toxic, negative part of the story, that crying and that, that emotional imbalance, looking at the negative part of this entire story. Your hope and fear is you don't want this back anymore. Never. It's in the reverse because now you're getting prepared to pick up the Two Cups in here. And if it's dealing with a third party situation or karmic obligation, guys, you don't want that back in your zone anymore. You have decided you don't want to see it back in your zone anymore. And whoever is going to come into your zone will come with the offer of the Two of Cups. That's for you. And that's your hope and fear, people, which is totally understandable here. Please clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. You had another Five of Cups in here, people, right here. You don't want that karmic third-party obligation situation. You don't want to deal with that garbage. And in your hope and fear is that you will be able to turn your back towards that bad vibrational, negative, toxic behavioral pattern to look and wait for your ships to come into the harbor. But this is in your hope and fear situation because you're working through yourself in this month of October, guys. With regards to bringing back the balance and love in your zone, to attract back the right qualities in your life. So throughout the month of October, you will definitely be very guarded as well, very protective towards your own self-belief and ideas. You're not going to be talking about it at this point in time, but you will be working towards this in the right direction. But you're very protective and guarded about your own manifestations in life. You're not going to let people come and abuse your emotions anymore or allow them to take things and throw the breadcrumbs at you anymore. You're not going to allow that to happen. So you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your feelings, you're protecting and nurturing your relationship, but you're not going to allow people to take advantage of you anymore, Cancer. You're dead sure on this part of the story. And the outcome is love. Wow! Isis, the god, has come back to your zone, guys. Isis, the goddess of love. She's coming back to let you know everything is going to be all right by the end of the month. You will get things back in the right way. Things are going to happen to you, guys. So in the end of October, you will see this beautiful love flourish, nourish the seeds that you have sown in the right direction. You two people will enjoy that moment of love that's coming into your life to start your love destination and your love karma, guys. Please clarify that love card in here. Do you really need to clarify this love card, people? Oh, Chariot, there you go. Cancer, that's you, people. That's you, guys. and the Fool card. Look at this. At the end of the month of October, you people are all set to move this love story, Cancer, towards this new beginning, to take that leap of faith in love for your destination and your love karma. I don't need to explain anything more in here. I really don't. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, or the Six of Arrows, people. Moving away from all the emotional garbage and the barriers, the toxicity, the negativity, the low vibrational energy that had been holding you back in your love, because now you're moving forward towards a new chapter in your zone, people. The Chariot is moving, and that's you, Cancer. You're moving this love to a different place altogether, because you have moved yourself. So that is the reason you're attracting back the Chariot to move this love into a different place, by moving yourself away from the past hurt and grief and pain and sorrow that had been holding you back in yourself, Cancer. You are moving away, and that is the end of the story for you. You no longer want to take that kind of an energy back into your love story. You had enough. You have called it quits. You're moving towards the light now. You're taking your love to a different plane, to a different direction, people. Moving forward, guys. One major arcana to wind up the reading in here, please. Yeah. The Tower in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So whatever things has to end, will end slowly throughout the month of October, people. And you will be able to move forward. That will be the information that is going to come to you in the right way. So whatever situations, I'm going to still ask for a clarification. I'm just curious. You know me by now, ladies and gentlemen. What is the message from the Tower in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse? So it is like, okay, let me get a clarifier first. Please clarify the Tower in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse for me, please. Basically, whatever things was halting your step. Too many cards. But I'm still going to take them. Whatever situation was halting your zone, guys, you are going to clear it away now. The Five of Swords, that ego battle, putting a death to that, to begin the new adventure. Ace of Coins. Yeah. So what it is whatever had been halting your progress, your mutual connection was being halted because of this. Death is coming in the way here to bring back your love, to bring back your new destination in your love karma, by putting an end to that old past situation of hurt, grief, and pain, of that battle, of that ego war that had completely destroyed the two of you and this love relationship. Putting an end to that, finishing it off completely, people. Finishing it off completely to begin this new journey in the month of October, towards the end of the month of October 2019. Wow, congratulations to you people. Love you guys. Take care. Till then, goodbye, God bless, namaste, and Khuda Hafiz.